I am Cortina Jackson. I'm the author of On Earth as It Is in Hell and The Sounds of Silence Are the Loudest.
Hello, I am Francesca James. I am the founder of The Counter Solution, author of Defeating the Downfall, A Sacred Process, and a life coach.
I met Mr. Kevin Vane of CoLAB Creative Group. We had a literary event in the Dallas-Fort Worth area called Books, Burgers, and More. And I was one of the featured authors, and Mr. Vane was one of the panelists, kind of describing his process and the things that he was offering.
What I brought to CoLAB was nothing but an idea. It was a vision I wanted to help people. I wanted to use my life experience and my professional experience and educational background to help people to get to what they really want to do in life without so much of a struggle. So when I came to CoLAB, that's all I had. I had no idea which way to go. I didn't know if I was even thinking straight or clearly, and I put it in Kevin's hands and he helped me with everything. I was completely clueless.
I sold a lot of books, and at the time I had one book. Fast forward 8 months later, and I wrote a second book. And I really needed a cover for the book. I really needed something to make it pop. And so it was just, it was a no-brainer when I did reach out to Mr. Kevin Vane and wanted to collaborate with him on that project. Basically, I was able to present some ideas to him, and I gave him some very, stick figures of what I wanted done with the cover, and just some ideas that I had in my head. And at that time, he took everything that I had just in my mind and he brought it to life and exceeded my expectations. I remember he presented the cover to me, as his first design to see what I thought, and I was blown away. I was totally blown away at what he was able to exceed from, just a stick figure or just a thought process.
What gave me the confidence to go with this company is I do a lot of research and I ask a lot of questions. And this company, first off, the people that I talk to, the clients, they absolutely love CoLAB. They love Kevin. They love the people that Kevin has chosen to work with. They trust Kevin. They trust that Kevin will bring their brand to life. And that made me comfortable because when I sat down with Kevin, I was able to just ramble off, and the response he gave me not only let me know that he was listening, but he had the experience and the knowledge and the wisdom to do exactly what I needed for my vision to come to life.
Initially, I was a little skeptical of the process. My first book design, I actually designed myself. I took stock photos and I was able to put together a pretty nice cover. But this project I felt was very special. I really wanted this project to be something that I could really be proud of and something that I could present where people would actually look at the cover and think, wow, I gotta read that book. And so getting someone to actually take those ideas that I had in mind and do something with them, there's always some skepticism about, will it come out just the way I'm thinking? And those fears were, those fears were gone immediately when he presented the first book design to me. I was able to see exactly the visual that he presented. It was just like a dream. That he went even further than I could even imagine my cover to be.
Currently, we are working on my website for The Counter Solution, and Kevin has been awesome. knows everything about websites. I have no idea about anything, and he's putting together my homepage. He's constantly communicating with me. One thing I love is he's not taking charge, but he's, like CoLAB says, he's collaborating with me on my vision to make sure my vision comes together. So he's sending me all these different examples of things he can do, and everything is outstanding. And I have to ask him, what do you think? But we're putting together this website for the Counter Solution. And it's been an awesome experience.
I think it's important to really get to know your designer, get to know your publicist, get to know, these different people who are in your creative process. When you collaborate with them and they understand your needs and understand your wants, it's important. The thing I like about CoLAB Creative Group is that he was very open to present different ideas. He listened, and that's most important. He listened to me. And the things I presented, he was really able to take that and exceed my expectations with it. So yes, it can be scary, kind of giving up control of your project, but CoLAB Creative Group did an outstanding job in making me very comfortable. It was a very easy process, and he was expedient. So if I had any issues or I didn't like something, he was there right away to correct any problems.
The book project I felt anxious. Kevin was calm. Everybody working with CoLAB was calm. They kept me as calm as they could. It was exciting because all of the graphics and everything we went through, we looked at, everything was beautiful. But there was one thing, I had a vision of what my book cover should look like. It solely came from God. I had this vision. And not only did Kevin bring this vision to life, the additions to the vision just really set in my heart that it was exactly what it was supposed to be. And I actually shared the book cover with some close friends and family members, and they absolutely loved it. And people are saying, I'm gonna buy your book solely on the book cover. So, I mean, that experience has been wonderful. It's been something that I never thought that I could accomplish, and Kevin and his team has made me believe that anything is possible.
When I first got the books and opened up the box, the excitement on my face just said it all. I couldn't even contain myself. I screamed, and I think half of my block heard it because I was so very excited. The cover, just seeing it as a picture or seeing it as a photograph, I was already blown away. But to see it on the cover, it just spoke volumes. It really told the tale of the book. It's a fiction thriller, and it was revealing. It piques enough interest to where I was excited, and I wrote the book. Seeing it, the visuals, seeing the books, opening them up was just an opening also in my life, because it meant a lot. It meant a new birth. It meant an arrival. It just meant everything.
I absolutely see myself doing future work with CoLAB. I can truly say that there's a loyalty. When you come to a company and you're just spitting off ideas from your head, or what some people call jibber jabber, and someone sits down and they just let you ramble on and they pull it together for you, you can't leave those people. Those people actually care about your vision as if it's theirs. You feel like a family, and the prices are excellent, the service is excellent, the callback time is excellent, the responses, everything is excellent. I'm completely loyal to CoLAB, and I wouldn't look to do business with anyone else for my services.
The cover of this book is so profound. I am very thrilled. I'm very happy with it. And you can see the joy all over my face still. It's always like it's brand new for me. Every time I sell the book, every time I present the book, I always look down at the cover myself because I'm so extremely proud of it.
What I would say to anyone who wants to use a new company or try CoLAB, I would definitely tell them, I understand change is sometimes difficult. However, sometimes change is for the best. And I would share his information, tell them however you need to communicate with him, he's open to communicate with you, and just have a conversation with him. And he will show you how he can be in tune with your vision, and he can help you, and he can make the road completely light for you as you go through the transition of not only choosing him, but choosing his services as well. So I would definitely recommend this company to anyone who's looking to brand any vision that they have.
I highly recommend CoLAB Creative Group. They come highly recommended for me. They are easy to work with, they're prompt, and they are professional, not to mention extremely talented. Look no further. If you are looking for a brand, for marketing, for your book cover, for any project you have going, definitely consider CoLAB Creative Group. I'm glad I did.
The last words, I would just say I'm so thankful to God. I'm so thankful for the people that connected me to CoLAB, aka Kevin. I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and I appreciate it. Every morning when I wake up, I'm excited because I'm getting closer and closer to the finish. I'm getting closer and closer to seeing my name on a vision that I had that was just for me. Now the world will see what God has placed in me that's going to help so many people. And with a team like this, I know that the marketing, everything is going to take it far. So those are my last words. Choose CoLAB.